Hi everyone, welcome to this new session on AutoCAD. So in this session we are going to see about circles and then we are going to create drawing. Now you are seeing it. So first of all, in AutoCAD we have almost 6 different options to create a circle. So first of all, we are having center and radius. If you want to create a circle with respect to a center point and a determined radius, so then you can use this option. So click over here. So then it will ask you the center point. So with coordinate also you can create, or I'm just specifying over here. Then your radius. Consider I'm giving 50 as my radius and then press enter. So now a circle has been created with radius as 50. Consider now I want to increase my radius or decrease it. Just click over on the circle, then you will get 4 grip points on each quadrant. Just click on the quadrant. Then suppose if you want to decrease, you can decrease as well. Suppose I want to decrease it to 30, give 30, then press enter. Now it is decreased to 30. If you want to increase, same thing, click on the quadrant once again. Once again I need to 50, click over here. Now it will increase as well. If you click on the middle grip point, it will act as like a move command. Then automatically the whole circle will move to a certain new location. So like this way we can create a circle with a radius. Consider now I want to create my circle with my diameter and a center point. Click on this option, then specify the center point, then your diameter. Consider now I am giving 50 as my diameter. You can feel the difference. So this one is radius 50, this one is diameter 50. So like way we can create circle with center point and either radius or diameter. Next option we are having over here is 2 point. So this center radius and center diameter option, only you can use it for creating circle when you know the center point. Suppose you don't know where your circle center is locating, but you want to create a circle and it is touching 2 points on a line or on a circle anywhere. So then you can use this option 2 point. So click on this. So consider I want to create a circle over here and over here. So my circle has to touch this endpoint and this endpoint. So click on this, then the second endpoint over here. So automatically a circle has been formed. So we don't specify a radius and also we don't specify the center point. Like this way we can create our circle with 2 points. Like the same way, consider your circle is touching 3 endpoints. Consider here also it has to touch, here also, or consider here, here, here. Then you can go for 3 point. Click on this 3 point option, then specify first point, second point, and then your third point. So now automatically a circle has been formed. Here also we didn't specify radius as well as diameter. This 2 option we can use only if you already have points, either it can be line or a endpoint of a circle like that, then only we can use this option. So next option we are having over here is tangent radius. So consider, I'm just deleting it. Now I want to form a circle. It has to tangentially touch this line and this line with some radius. Then you can use this option over here. So click on this tangent radius. So now you can see once I go nearer to the circle, it shows you tangent symbol. So you can touch anywhere on the line. So I'm touching over here. So next it is asking second tangent. So click over here, then the radius. So consider now I'm giving 25. So now a circle has been formed with radius 25 and you can see it is tangentially touching here as well as tangentially touching over here. The same option you can use it between 2 circles as well. Consider you want to create a tangential arc kind of thing, or a circle itself, but it has to tangentially touch between this circle and between this circle. So that at that time you can use same option tangent radius. So click on this. So first tangent, suppose you need upward like that, so you have to touch up, the same upward over here also, then radius. Consider I'm giving 150. Now a circle has been formed and it is touching tangentially between here and tangentially between here. The same, suppose you need below, so same option, tangent radius, then click on this, suppose I'm giving 50, like this it is forming. So like this way we can create circle with this option, tangent radius. So next option we are having tangent. So automatically it is having 3 tangents. So consider you are having a triangle, for example, or you are having 3 circles. Like this. Now I want to create a circle. I don't know what is my radius and where is my center is located, but it has to touch all the 3 lines or all the 3 circles. So at the time you can go for tangent. So click on this. So 1, 2, 3. Automatically a circle is forming and it is touching tangentially on all the 3 lines. Same thing, I can use it over here as well. So tangent 1, 2, 3. So automatically a circle is formed. So like this way we can use different circle options to create different types of circles. So now we will see how we can create this drawing one over here. So first of all we need to create this outer triangle. So you can see it is having a length of 25 and each angle is 60 degree. So I'm just starting with line command. So start over here. So length is 25, press enter, then long 120 degree, so that is 60 degree, same 25, enter, then join it over here, same distance. So likewise we have created our triangle. So next you can see we need to create this circle at 3 position having radius 2.5. So go to center radius option because we need to enter the radius with respect to the center. So click on center, then give 2.5. So click on this, select this endpoint and give 2.5. So once again if you want the same option you can just press space. Now click over here, give 2.5. So now I need to form this inner circle. Right now we have seen the option for creating this kind of circle by using tangent. So click on this, then select first tangent, second tangent and third tangent. So circle has been created. And for this circle also they haven't given what is the center and what is the diameter or radius. So and you can see it is touching 3 endpoints over here, here and here. Then directly you can go for 3-point circle. Just select the endpoint. So 1, 2 and then third. So automatically it will form a circle. So we have completed the first row. So second one, it is everything, it's a circle only. So it is showing diameter 25. So I'm starting from here. So click on this center diameter, click over here, give 25 as your diameter, create it. So next dia 10, it is forming exactly on the quadrant. So same center diameter, but we need this quadrant. So now if I go nearer to the circle, automatically it is showing me quadrant. Sometimes suppose if you can't find it, just come over here, make the snap and check whether the quadrant is on. So now it is on. Then if I go nearer to my circle, automatically it will show you the quadrant. Then click on that quadrant as your center, then give your diameter, create it. So now I need to form this outer circle. They have given dia 20, but we need to form it a center. So for this I'm just using 2 point because it is forming exactly on this quadrant and exactly horizontal. This length is nothing but the diameter, so giving 20, so exactly forming this one. So on the top also we are having dia 5 and bottom dia 10. So same way I'm using 2 point only, selecting the top, and it is coming straight vertical, and dia is 5, that is the length we have to give. Same thing dia 10, click on circle 2 point, select the quadrant and move up, that is exactly 90 degree, and give your value 10. So it has been created. So one more circle having dia 20 we need to form. Same way, circle 2 point. So click on this quadrant and make it straight and give 20. So this diagram also we have completed with necessary dimension. So next, coming over here, so here we have to create some of lines and some circles as well. So I'm starting with my line command. So I'm going to start from here. So click, and then the length is, they are mentioned, 35, enter. So either you can form line and then form the circle and then delete the line as well, or you can directly go with the circle 2 point option, because this distance is nothing but the diameter. So radius is 12.5, that means the diameter would be 25. Created. On the same center point we need to make another circle of radius 8. So now we can go for center radius. Just go nearer the circle, automatically it will show you the center point. Click on that center point and then give the value as 8. Created. Now another line is forming, it is coming straight and it is started exactly on the quadrant. Click on quadrant, make straight, same distance 35, and then it is coming downward. You can see this total distance is 25, this distance is 25, and already here 5, here 5, so that means this distance would be 15. So click on line, select the end point, make straight, give 15, same once again 15, and then coming down 5. Either you can give 15 or you can snap this endpoint over here. And then join it. So everything done. So we need to make this circle. Here it is radius 7.5. You can create from this midpoint one line and then you can form a circle. Otherwise we can go for tangent, tangent, tangent. If you notice, it is touching exactly all the 3 lines tangentially. So just click on tangent 1, tangent 2, tangent 3. A circle is formed. Then the inner circle is radius 3, and the same center point, go to center radius. Just go nearer to the circle, it will automatically show you the center point. Then click on that center, give the radius as 3. So that's it. So we have created all 3 drawings over here. So in this tutorial we have seen how to create different kinds of circle by using the commands listed over here. So I will attach the drawings in the description below. Thank you.